Welcome back, Valley friends. Today we're continuing our adventures with Daisy in the quest, Askdaisy. To unlock this quest, you will need to reach level 7 friendship with Daisy, and you will need to have Merlin and Anna in your valley. Once you have met all the requirements, you can chat to Daisy to get started. Daisy has a wonderful new idea. Before the forgetting had started, the valley used to have its very own newspaper, and Daisy had a section called Askdaisy in the paper where she would give valley friends advice. She would love to bring this back, and to start we'll need an advice box. For this we'll need to collect some materials. First up, we'll need to collect 15 pieces of hardwood, which can be found in the Forest of Valor, Glade of Trust, Sunlit Plateau, and the Frosted Heights. You can also collect these from digging up stumps in the forest. Then we will need 3 iron ingots. For this you will need to mine for iron in the Forest of Valor or Glade of Trust. Then using your crafting station, you can craft some iron ingots. Kristoff will also sell these at his stall from time to time. And for the final material, you will need to go mining for 5 amethysts. These can be found in the Frosted Heights or the Forgotten Lands. Once you have collected all your materials, you can head back to your crafting station to craft Daisy's advice box. Once you're done crafting, make sure you have the advice box in your inventory, then head back over to Daisy. Daisy will be placing the advice box near her home so that villagers will be able to submit their questions. For now, she needs us to chat to Minnie, who is busy writing an article for the paper about the defeat of the forgetting. Head over to chat to Minnie. Minnie needs our help to take some photos of the key events that led to the downfall of the forgetting. She gives us a list of all the places that are important to her story and the photos she will need us to take. First up, we will need to head over to the Glade of Trust to take a photo of Mother Gothphil's house. Up next is the Pillar of Friendship, which would normally be in the Peaceful Meadows unless you have moved it. And finally, we need a photo of any of the statues in the mystical cave on Dazzle Beach. Once we're done with all our photos, we can chat to Minnie again. Minnie loves all our photos and thinks they will go great with her article. But now it's time to check Daisy's advice box to see if any of our valley friends have submitted a question. Head over to Daisy's house in your valley and locate the advice box. Then interact with it to see if there are any letters to collect. Make sure you have the letters in your bag, then head over to deliver them to Daisy. Daisy will read through all the questions we have received. Most of the requests are pretty basic and don't need any real work. But we have 2 special requests, and Daisy thinks we will need to take extra steps to help these 2 villagers. Vanellope is looking for some advice on how to up her game and become a real boss. Whereas Kristoff is looking for some romantic advice. He wants to collect some flowers for Anna to make her feel special. Daisy has some ideas for each of these villagers, which will unlock 2 new quests we will need to complete as part of the Ask Daisy challenge. First is Vanellope's quest, the next level. And then we have Kristoff's quest, a romantic in the making. We will need to complete both of these before we can progress with Ask Daisy. So, let's start by helping Vanellope. Head over to Minnie to discuss a new wardrobe for Vanellope. Minnie has already started working on a brand new dress for Vanellope to help her feel like the boss she is. Minnie just needs our help to collect some materials for the dress. First up, you will need 10 pieces of fabric. For this you will need some cotton. Seeds can be purchased from Goofy's stall in the Sunlit Plateau. Then you can head to your crafting station to turn the cotton into fabric. Next we're going to need 3 gold ingots. For this you will need to mine for some gold in the Frosted Heights, Sunlit Plateau, or the Forgotten Lands. Then using your crafting station you can craft some gold ingots. And lastly we will need 10 red bromeliads, which can be found in the Sunlit Plateau. Make sure you have all your materials in your bag, then head over to Minnie to deliver them. Now that Minnie has everything she needs, she will be able to complete the special dress for Vanellope. She will give the dress to you to deliver to Vanellope. We will need to head over to the gamer girl to see if she likes the new outfit Minnie has made for her. The dress is not exactly what Vanellope had in mind when she had written to Askdaisy. She was more hoping Daisy would be able to teach her how to be a girl boss. Someone that can investigate and solve mysteries or run their own business. She didn't have a makeover in mind. Vanellope seems very confident and comfortable with the way she looks. This revelation has taught Vanellope that maybe she doesn't need to change, she's already amazing just the way she is. We will need to report back to Daisy to let her know how things had gone with Vanellope, which will complete the quest the next level, and we will now be able to start helping Kristoff with his special request. For the first part of Kristoff's quest, we need to drop and water any 20 flowers around Kristoff and Anna's house. I just put a few stacks of flowers in my inventory, then dropped them around the house. Once you have dropped the flowers you need to water 20 of them. They do not need to be dry. Once you're done dropping and watering your flowers, you will need to prepare any 10 meals that contain cocoa beans. For this I just made 10 servings of chocolate chip cookies. Once you're done cooking you can deliver the meals to Kristoff. This is definitely not what Kristoff had in mind when he wrote to Daisy. He feels she has gone a bit overboard with the romantic gestures. Kristoff is a simple man and just wanted to know which flowers would be the best to pick for a special bouquet. He is still grateful for the attempt at helping, but now has some other issues he'll need to resolve. We'll need to head back to Daisy to let her know how things have gone with Kristoff, which will complete Kristoff's quest, a romantic in the making. Our first few attempts at helping submissions for Askdaisy have not gone as smoothly as we had hoped. But when have our plans ever really worked out? Once you're done chatting to Daisy, head back over to her house to see if we have received any new Askdaisy submissions. It looks like we have one more special request. Head back to Daisy. It looks like the final letter was not an Askdaisy request, but rather a letter from Mother Gothphil insulting Daisy's ability to give useful advice to the villagers. Daisy does not want to sink to Mother's level, but instead she thinks doing something nice for her might help her relax and stop her from being such a grumpy old woman. She thinks if we create a calm and relaxing area in the glade we might be able to appease Mother. For this we will need to head over to the glade and do some decorating. You will need to place 1 outdoor seating, 1 outdoor table, and any 3 casual decor pieces. It's easy to select the correct items if you use the character icons in furniture mode. I used this opportunity to create a cute little seating area near Mother's house. Once you're done decorating you can chat to Mother to see if she likes the area we have created for her. As always, Mother is not quick to hand out compliments, but she is not completely upset about the new decorations in the glade. She even admits that she will have some use for them and might even read the Dreamlight Gazette once it is published. But it won't be Mother unless there is a backhanded compliment in there somewhere. This is as good as we're going to get from her. Once you're done chatting to Mother, you can head back over to Daisy to complete the quest, Ask Daisy. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we continue our adventures with Daisy and friends.